after your story, we're gonna answer a few questions. Then on the crowd, if someone has any question, they will be able to ask. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ezimoto. My name is Ezekiel. People call me Ezimoto. So I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, Delta State precisely. That's my hometown. So growing up as a kid, for me, I have this passion about just, putting things apart, especially when it comes to electronic, some technology. I just put it apart and couple it together, right? So I was just doing my thing in my own little way I can. And to go to bed, I finished school and I was like, what do I do? So I said, okay, I went into business and I was doing business, and along the line, I said, okay, so what's my passion? I started doing car business. From car business, I began to have a lot of issues with cars, and I said, okay, most of the time, I take it to the people to fix it for me. And most of the time, I say, you know what? Most of these things are expensive. I think for you to be into car business, you're supposed to have idea of everything about this car so that people don't make you excessively. So there, I started working with somebody back home, and we were working together, and they were putting me through the process, and I became so passionate about it, and I love doing what I do. And I went to school. It's a trade school in Lagos. I got certified in it, and I started working as a car mechanic. 1 second. So I started working as a car mechanic, and I've encountered a lot of issues with cars, and they say there's never a ending learning process as a mechanic, because you keep learning every day. So you cannot tell me, oh, I've been a mechanic or an automotive service technician for 5 years, 10 years. I know a lot. Is a lie. You don't know anything. Because one thing you have to know is this: the problem a particular car will bring is different problem another car will bring. So you have to keep learning every time. Then after doing that, I started the business, and I got this license, and I was working as a mechanic, fixing people cars, managing people cars. So it was so easy for me, because my friends that I sell cars to, so they just bring it to me, I fix it for them. So they give me the time and they trust me. I could call 1 or 2 people back home that are going to say, no, when Izzy was here fixing our car, we didn't have issues. Sometimes he remodified, maybe mistake or factory errors. He remodified them.
Good morning, Dr. Mwende. Welcome.
He remodified them and make sure they last good and they work good for you. Because I've done a lot of that. But in the Western world, most of the time, for you to remodify already made car or parts, they're going to tell you, you don't know what you're doing. But originally, ideally, most of these manufacturers, a lot of their engineers do a lot of mistakes, because they build their cars for their own specific weather a lot of time. And when the car go outside, they don't deliver based on the environment that they are. You understand me? Like, for example, back home, there's a particular Toyota Corolla. Because of our bad road, people don't like to get that car because it's too low. So when my friends say, there's one I did, my friends say, oh, I love this car. I say, okay, why don't you want to get it? It's because the car is too low. I say, okay, don't worry. I'm going to modify the shock for you to make sure the car can fit your road. And which I did, and I never had any issue. And I never, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. And I never had any issue. So, for that one, I would say, most importantly, I would say to anybody with a skilled trade, thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much, everyone, for the gift. Most important, what I would say, as a skilled person that loves skilled or that loves trade or doing something, you have to have a passion for whatever you are doing. If you don't have passion, there's no way you're gonna go. You understand? You have to be patient. You have to be ready to learn. Don't assume or believe you know it too much, because the idea somebody used in opening this water bottle Maybe different from another idea somebody is still going to use to open it. But at the end of the day, we want to get what is inside this water bottle, which is the water, right? So, but you have to be patient and you have to learn. So, for me as a mechanic, I would say I will be a mechanic over and over again in my next world because I love solving problems.
Thank you so much for your story. So it's a passion which started early in your life, but at the same time, you have to learn every day. You have to learn because every day something new comes. Thank you so much. Now, Easy Motors, I got some questions for you according to people and what have you. How often should we go for service when you want to service our car? How often should we go for service?
Okay, good question. I love that question. Say, a lot of people don't really understand cars. Some tell you if I don't, some will say I will not take my car to a mechanic except I have issues. You understand? But that's wrong. Now, as long as you start your car every day, whether you start it, you don't start it. Ideally, the manufacturer will tell you, depending on the make, brand, and model, some manufacturer will tell you service your car at 10,000 kilometers, sometimes 15,000 kilometers. Sometimes they will tell you 1 year, 20,000. You understand? They'll tell you, oh, if you use a particular engine oil, engine is going to last you long. You're going to have high mileage. You're going to be able to drive this. You're going to drive this. Yes, some things are like that. But this thing you're using is a mobile, is an automotive. You have to understand one thing. The oil have a lifespan. You understand me? So for me, as a mechanic, I know it's going to be expensive for a lot of people as a car owner. For me as a mechanic, I will advise you to service your car at every 5 or 6,000 kilometers. You understand me? Every 5 or 6,000 kilometers.
Because most of the time when you go, you are given mileage like 10,000 after 10,000. But according to your knowledge, you should service 7,000.
No, 5 to 6,000. But if you're a little bit, if you're a little bit, considering the amount to do the servicing, don't go over 7,000 if you have to. Because the reason is this: if this oil gets too burnt, they're going to be damaging your engine and causing sludge inside your engine over time. So we've seen a lot of engine that we opened, the inside of it was very black. And the reason was late changing of oil. You understand me? Because the components inside your engine need good lubricant to function well. When those oil stay excessively inside the car and get burnt, there are not going to be a lot of lubricant. The oil will become water. So you see, so if you change early, you're saving your engine.
So we change early before the service day. Thank you. So what are the warning signs that your car needs immediate repair?
Okay, now you don't have to wait for a warning sign for you to know your car needs immediate repair. Now, when you take your car to do anything you do, maybe for example oil change, always have them to inspect your car, general inspection. You understand me? When they do a general inspection, they're going to foresee issues that's going to happen. You understand me? In the front.
What do you mean by general inspection? I thought when you are going for service is the time you are doing general inspection. Should we have another different day?
No, it's the same day. It's the same day.
Okay.
A lot of them will just say, what do you come? Like now, for example, if you come to my dealership, I'm going to ask you, hello, ma, good morning, good afternoon. How can we help you today? You say, oh, easy. I'm here to change my oil, service my car. So I'm going to be dealing on just changing your oil, right? But if you come and said, oh, easy, I'm here for a general maintenance, changing my oil and check the car overall. It's a two different word. You understand me? So you're not going to come to me and tell me, oh, easy, I'm here to do oil change. And if I tell you, oh, I see this, you're going to look and see maybe I'm trying to sell something to you. You understand me? So, but for me, in the Western world, you don't talk to them, you don't try to force people to do things. You let them tell you, or you advise them. You understand me? You say it as an advice that will advise you. Would you like us to do a general inspection on your car, ma, sir, if you don't mind? And it's going to say, oh, since the car is here, go ahead and do a general inspection. You understand me? So once you do a general inspection, we're going to see maybe your brake pad is low, your rotors is bad, your shocks are bad. We're going to see all those things, because one thing you have to know is this: a car does not just break down immediately. The issue started from somewhere. You understand me? So the issue started from somewhere. So don't wait for your car to be torn out, for the parts to be damaged, for ever anything to be done before you take your car to a mechanic.
Thank you so much. So sometimes you need also, because even before you, in between service, things might happen, like strange noise, maybe some leakage, maybe some, that is the warnings I was talking about. Sometimes in between, before you go to your service, something might happen to the car. So
Okay.
you are saying it's better prevention
Yeah,
than
if you hear
waiting
like
for the breakdown. We should
yeah,
not wait to
no, you
see
don't have
what
to
is
wait.
happening.
No, you don't have to wait. I know it's going to be expensive because you're going to say, I don't have the money now. You understand that? But you don't
Exactly.
have to wait. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. The thing is, the earlier you take it for them to have a check, and if they tell you this thing has a fault, the better, the quicker you fix it. Because if you wait for the part to be damaged, it's going to cost you more money. You understand me? It's going to cost you more money. Like, for example, there's a car that came to my shop yesterday. It's a Toyota Corolla. The customer went to a different shop and they told him he's having a noise from the engine, which I'm going to post the video later in my this thing. Customer went to, they told him that that noise was coming from the power steering pump. And this is a Toyota Corolla 2010. That car does not use a power steering pump. It's electronic power steering. So I said, okay, the noises is coming when you start the engine, you hear a grinding sound from the engine area. So I had to take the belt out, which my boss was like, no, don't take it out. We don't have to. We have to seek a customer confirm. I said, boss, say, listen, I'm a mechanic. I know what I'm doing. If I take the belt out, I need to check all around the pulleys that is attached to the engine. The noise is not from inside the engine, but the noise is around the engine. You understand me? So I later on discovered that the compressor had an issue. So if that young man don't fix that compressor, if he keeps driving the car like that, the belt, everything would be torn out, the pulley will go off, and it's going to be stuck. So while doing that, he's going to discover that his steering is going to get hard, and if you continue driving, you're going to burn the engine because the engine is going to overheat. You understand? The engine is gonna, so it's better you fix it now than wait for later.
Thank you so much. I've just remembered something right now. Yesterday when I was like getting to my car to get ready to work, I because of the snow and everything, okay, I had covered my dashboard and everything, but I wanted like to spray the water the way you do it and do the wipes, and I noticed that there was no water. How dangerous is that when you don't have water? I did not get time to get,
No,
but I will do
no,
it
what do you
maybe
mean? You
today
wanted to,
and put some water.
no,
So
hold
I
on,
don't
what do
know
you
how
mean?
water disappeared from the whatever. I
What do you
don't
mean?
know.
You wanted to clean your windscreen or what?
Windscreen, the way you twist and then
Yeah, like the
water comes.
wiper. Yeah.
There
No, that
was
thing is
no
not
water.
water. Don't
So
mind.
I don't know.
That's it.
I never used the water, so I did not understand where the water went. But I'll put water right after.
Hold on, ma. Hold on, coach. Let me tell
Yes.
everybody, yeah, for those of us
Yes.
that are in the Western world, especially area that is cold, that thing you're saying is not water. Don't go and pour
It's
water
what?
inside. If you pour water, you're not going to have anything come out from your car during the winter period. You
What
understand
is
what I'm
it
saying?
now? Is it this was
If you
frozen?
think it's water, hold on, it's a chemical. If you think it's water, put it inside your freezer. It's not going to get blocked.
What? Oh, I didn't get what you're saying.
Okay.
You can hear what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
It was snoring and what have you, yeah. But now when
It's
I
not
got to my
water.
car,
It's called windshield washer fluid. It's like water, but it's not water. If you want to know, do a test.
so what should I do? What should I
No,
do?
no. Do you have the windshield washer fluid? Do you have it?
No, me, I know it's water from back at home. I knew it's water because for me, it has never happened like that before, you know? So I know
Yeah.
where that container for water is. It's just refilling. So it's not real water like the water from the tap.
No, it's not. If you put it,
Oh my goodness. It's good that I've mentioned.
yeah,
So I
if you
need to
put
go and buy
water,
from a store, right?
yeah, if you put water during winter period, the weather is very cold, that water will
Yes, it's
block.
good.
It will block.
Okay,
And
thank
you
you.
cannot have the fluid coming out from the glass. You understand me?
Thank you.
You know
And where
water.
did it go? Where did the fluid go? Because I've not used it. Where
No, the
did it go?
fluid, there's a container in front of your car. There's a sign. The container almost all the containers always have a blue cover on top of it. You understand me?
Yes.
So you open it, you're going to see a sign that shows windshield washer fluid on top of the container. There are 2 or 3 different containers depending on your car in that front of your engine. There's some is for antifreeze, and some is for power steering fluid, and some is for windshield washer fluid. So the windshield washer fluid usually come with blue cover. So when you open it, you pour it inside. And where to get it? You can easily get it in the mall or in the gas station. Back home, yes, we can put water because our temperature there is good. But here, it's not water. Don't put water in it, or else you'll get stuck when you need it
Thank
the
you so
most.
much. I did not know that. I did not know that because I've not experienced that before. And I was like, I've never used this water for my window shade. But it doesn't matter because my window was okay because I'd already covered it. So I had no problem.
Yeah,
But I said, no, I just wanted to clean it. Huh?
Yeah, even Perry just said that she put water in hers and it got frozen in the comment section.
Oh my goodness. You know that mentality from Africa, you know what to do. Now you bring it over here. The good thing with vehicles over here, if you get a good car, you just go for service. You'll never experience like any problems because of the roads and what have you. Back at home, it's crazy because of the roads. So every time you need to do 1, 2, 3. Even here, you don't have like to check the oil all the time. If you go to service, it will indicate in your car if there's something wrong with your car. So I don't know why even it not indicate in my car I need some fluid in there. So I don't know. I have no idea. But thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts. Keep on liking the live stream. Keep on sharing. And listen to whatever we are talking about. We have Easy Motors here. He's a mechanic. He's very passionate. You can hear what he's saying. I just asked him a question randomly because of just thinking, and he's able to answer it quickly. So if you have any question, please write it down quick because of time. Also, we came earlier because of we misinterpreted the time. But don't worry, guys. We'll have another time to do this. So, Easy Motor. How do you tell a mechanic is honest? Because honestly, ladies, we suffer. We suffer, especially when you don't have your partner. Because now, if your partner is there, you go and take care of those things. But as a lady, you are single. You are driving now. For example, if I have a problem with my car, getting a mechanic, they fix you like this, like this, like this. Then they charge you a lot. How do you identify an honest mechanic?
Okay, good question. You see, what is it called? Our inspirational teacher, I'm going to use that as a reference. You see, because she have a car in the state, and because she was dealing with mechanics that are bad, they could not fix the car. So a lot of mechanics, a lot of them, they don't tell you the truth. They just want to make you, especially when they know that you're a lady, because they know you don't have idea of these things. You understand? So what I would say as a lady, is to know the basic things, right? If a mechanic say, let's say you have an issue with your car not starting, or your engine not cranking, for example. Now, first thing that will come to your mind is, if light does not come on, why is light not coming on? First thing first is see that your battery is down. Another thing that's going to come to is that, okay, why did my battery go down? It's supposed to be charging, right? When I'm running. So another thing that's supposed to come to your mind is maybe the alternator is not charging my battery, because that is what is used to charge your battery. So if a mechanic now comes and tell you, oh ma, your compressor is bad, you're this one, you're supposed to be thinking, how does my compressor got to do with my alternator and my battery, my car not starting, right? So you're supposed to think these things a little bit. But for most women, they don't really understand, and mechanic take advantage of them. So what I'm going to say, for mechanics, as a lady that is going to a mechanic, ask them that you want to know what was bad in your car, and they should explain to you what is the reason and how is this thing connecting to each other that they want you to change. Then you, after changing, you tell them you want to see the part that was removed. And while they give you this information, you can do a little bit of research. You can call somebody you know and say, oh, you know what? My car is having this and somebody is telling me this. Better still, get a second opinion. You understand me? We have a lot of them that comes to us for second opinion, and we ended up fixing it the appropriate way for them. Just like the young man yesterday with a power steering issue, whereas it wasn't his car that had a power steering issue. You understand me? It was just a compressor with pulleys around the engine. You understand? So if we end up fixing that car, if I end up fixing that car for that young man is going to have trust in us. He's going to have trust and say, oh, I went to this dealership and they actually fixed the car based on what they said was wrong. Because I told the man, sir, I'm not going to be following somebody else's diagnostic. I'm going to be doing my own diagnostic to know what's going on with your car. You understand me? So that's just the way it is. So as a lady, I know it's very difficult for you guys to understand this thing, and a lot of people, mechanic, take advantage of it. But just calm down. Like my previous boss would usually say, it's just a car. Don't kill yourself about it. Just calm down, get relaxed, drink water. Whatever the issue, the car has to break down on you. If the car break down on you, just relax, get it to the right mechanic, and don't stress yourself. You understand?
Don't
So as
panic.
a lady,
Don't panic.
don't panic. As a lady, don't worry. Just know the basic thing that makes your car to work. Because a lot of you ladies just enter your car, start. You don't even check your dashboard. You don't even know when your temperature is going up. You don't even know what's going on. You just drive until the car breaks down.
All right. Yeah, it happens for many ladies, unless you are careful. Somebody is asking, where are you located, Easy Motors?
Oh, Star Joy, I'm in Canada.
He's in Canada, but he can help you. You just communicate with him.
Yeah,
He'll find a way for you if you have problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, ladies, make sure you pay attention when somebody tells you this and this. Just connect the dots. Take your time. Consult somebody else as well. To get an honest mechanic, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
But when you think, use your brain, don't panic, think it slowly, then things are going to work out. Now, Easy Motors. What are the important things about maintenance? What should you not skip? Because sometimes your service date comes and you feel like you don't need oil change because your car is not indicating. I'm just using an example. What are the things you should not skip when you are doing your car maintenance?
Okay, for some cars, not all of them indicate, like the older model, not all of them indicate oil change is due or maintenance due. You understand? And for some cars, originally from factory, they've programmed them for 20,000 kilometers, for 30,000 or 15,000, 10,000. Sometimes when I do maintenance on most of those cars, I have to rewrite or reprogram the maintenance schedule time. I have to bring it down for the customer's safety. You understand me? So these are the things you should not skip in your car when you're going for a maintenance. Do not skip your oil change, because believe me truly, my dear brothers and sisters, if you skip that oil change, you see that little $100 or $70 or 100,000 or 150 or $200 that you are skipping, when your engine or your motor get damaged, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars. So by the end of the day, it's penny wise, pound foolish. You understand me? So don't skip oil change. Now, you can be a little bit late, maybe 300 or 500 kilometer is okay, but don't skip it. Then another thing is you don't skip is your brake. Do not skip your brakes. When your brakes are low, you're feeling that this brake is low, you're not feeling enough grip stopping the car, take it to a mechanic and have it fixed. Because if you're trying to manage your brake and you get involved in an accident, different things is going to happen. You might either get yourself killed or injured, or get another person killed or injured, or damage somebody's property and personal belongings. That's another one. The another thing you should not skip is your tires. You are driving on the road. You have to have tires that have good tread. You understand me? So if these tires don't have good tread, how are you going to stop this car?
Exactly.
You understand me?
I have an idea of that. I know that. This is the time I said I kept on postponing changing my tires and what have you. And I did not have a good experience, trust me.
Okay,
so
exactly.
so it's good to budget for your car and stuff like that. Yes, so
for
that
me,
you do early.
for me, I've done it a lot of time. I'm still gonna do it. I've helped people that don't have money at that time to fix their car problem, which I think and I know is for their own safety. And I used my money and said, I'm gonna do it for you. Whenever you have the money, give it to me. Because if you don't do it now,
You are too good, though. You are too good. You are too good.
no, the thing is this: they have me as a friend, as a mechanic, and if anything happened to them, the first thing they would do is call me, right? And I have my own timing. If I tell you need this, then I can do it for my own timing for you, and you say you don't want to do it. If you call me when the issue become worsening, first of all, I'm going to say, did I not tell you? And you're going to say, oh, I told you. So why are you calling me now? I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you a headache like shit. I'm not going to answer you because I will make you feel when somebody, because whatever I'm doing to people that are around me, I tell them, go outside. You can get it cheaper. I do it with honesty and I do it with peace of mind. You understand me? So you see that tire, don't skip it. Then another thing is this. You have to always look at your tire. Whenever you see your tire have a crack or have different things around it or have a bump or have anything, just know you have to change it as soon as possible. You don't want to be driving on the highway and have your tire blown up.
Because you can step on something. You can step on something.
Even there, in different areas, there are a lot of potholes and bad. You jump into it, boom, your tire is gone. Another thing is make sure your tire level is gauged. What I would advise, usually recommendedly from factory, is you're supposed to put your tire pressure at 35 psi. Maximum is 40 psi. You understand me? So when you
I thought it depends on a car. I thought it depends on a car.
No. For most people use average cars. You understand?
Okay.
Me? But maximum, if you're using it in, like for example, your own car is 40 because you're using a Jeep Cherokee, right?
Yes.
So your own car is 40, but on the clock style they have different different formula to say PSI. Some will say KPA. You understand?
Somebody is saying, I thought it was 45. Are you driving a road? No, a road is more. Somebody is saying he thought it was 45.
No, it depending on the car. If your car is a heavy duty and the car has a lot of weight, you can do 45. Some people do 50. But what I would say is not good to have it S6. But if you are in the Western world, like during winter period now, I will put 60 in almost all the cars. You know why? When the weather is very cold, these rims shrink a little bit. And when they shrink a little bit, air begins to come out from the side. So when you put excess air, it pop it out a lot of pressure. So even when the rims shrink a little bit, air is not going to escape. But it's not advisable to have that same pressure during summer period because the weather is very hot. It's going to blow up. So you have to be able to think of the right time to do things at the right time at the right place.
Thank you so much, Automotive. I appreciate you. Guys, we appreciate all of you. You can see your comments up and here. Even if I'm not responding, I'm concentrating on what we are talking about. Make sure you are liking the live stream, you're commenting, you're sharing. You can feel free to say thank you to Easy by doing something over there. I can see the number is still low. So thank you so much. Easy Motors, I'm rushing because I know your time is already gone.
Yeah.
Now,
hold on. Sorry.
when it comes to fuel consumption, most of the people say that you have to buy a car which has low fuel consumption. But now you already have the car with you, right? How do you manage to reduce fuel consumption with whatever already you have? Yes, I know you have to find which car, and most of the people ask the question before they get a car. But now you have a car. What do you do to reduce fuel consumption?
Okay, now if you have the car already and sorry, Star Joy.
Oh, I'm
Let
sorry.
me answer Star Joy.
Let me
I
mute
think Star Joy asked a question. I already answered that question in the comment section. She said,
Yes,
will too much air explode the tire? I gave her an answer while I was responding to that question. Okay. Now you were asking me, come again with that question. Sorry.
Fuel consumption. How do we reduce fuel consumption?
I get it. Sorry. Oh, it's my phone. Okay. So for fuel consumption, you have a car already. You don't know you bought a V6, and you say, "Oh, I'm stuck," and the car is consuming fuel. Yes, a lot of things is making your fuel not to consume, making your car not to consume fuel. Things like this. We have your catalyst converter, number one, and we have your engine, spark plug, and coil. This thing helps your car not to consume fuel. Now, if your car mileage is above 100,000 and you've not changed your spark plug before, you should have it changed. It doesn't have to have an issue before you change it. You tell them, oh, my car is above 100,000 and I've never done tune-up. That's a topic I wanted to bring into my own live stream. So you need to do tune-up. You understand me? So these are the things that help your car to reduce fuel consumption. A lot of things, in fact, is involved in this. Even your tire, some people don't know. Even your tire also help you to reduce fuel consumption. A lot of things help you to reduce. Even your transmission, a lot of things. So if any component is not working right in your car, you're going to have trouble moving the car freely. Your car is not supposed to be hesitating to move freely. If your car is hesitating to move freely, that way you are putting pressure on your fuel to get the car going, and that is going to consume a lot of gas.
Like when you're climbing a hill, I don't know how to put it. You have to accelerate more.
You have to put a lot of gas, yes.
And sometimes maybe you can feel the car is not moving the way you want. That particular time you're putting a lot of fuel is being used, right?
A lot of fuel is going, yes. So before you get to that hill, you're supposed to have gathered a lot of momentum, a lot of movement. So that when you go there, you just need a little bit of step on it and it will go easily.
Thank you so much. Thank you for enlightening us. Now, what are the simple basic checkups you need to do at home? What are the few checkup we need to do as a person back at home for your car, maybe on a daily basis or a weekly basis?
Okay. First of all, a lot of cars have different issues. You never know. The thing I used to say is this: somebody is selling a car because the car has a problem. It's very rare for you to see somebody that you're selling a car that doesn't have a problem. So they are 1% out of few. You understand me? So a lot of cars have oil consumption. They consume oil. The engine is always reducing oil level. So as a car owner, every morning, if you just bought a car that you don't know the car situation yet and condition, always check your engine oil level. There's a stick in front of your car at the engine. When you bring it out, you get a napkin and clean it, dip it inside, check the level. It has a 2 dots. Some have 2 dots, some have stripes, some have lines on the gauge. So if the oil level is always at the first, they have the first one is the low one, the second one is the upper one. So if the oil level is always at the second one, you are good. So you may not know. You keep driving your car, and at the end of the day, you hear boom. You didn't know that your car was then shorting oil or consuming oil. You understand me? So you should always check out for this one. Then before you start your car, go to the car, check the fluid. If you just bought the car, open the bonnet, check the coolant, people call it radiator fluid, check the coolant, check the antifreeze level, check your power steering level, check your windshield washer fluid.
Power steering level?
Yeah. There's a power steering fluid, for those cars that uses power steering pump. There are some cars that have power steering pump, there are some that don't have power steering pump. So for those cars that have power steering pump, you check it, you check the level and make sure it's good, because if the steering fluid is not there, your steering is going to be hard to turn. You understand me? So that one is the work of that one. So you should check these things when you just bought a car. When these things are in good order and good shape, you don't have to check it always. You can check once in a month, twice in a month. You understand me? But if you just bought a car that you don't know the condition, or you don't know the wife that you got married to, you have to always check to make sure she's in a good condition.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope, guys, you are gaining something from this conversation. Very, very important information. Easy Motors, when it comes to fixing an old car, what do you prefer? Fixing an old car or replacing it? Because for me, automatically, when I see something wrong, I just replace. I don't waste time because I don't want to incur a lot of cost. So what is your take as a mechanic, as a professional?
Okay, on that particular question is very dicey. You know why I say it's very dicey? It depending on the particular issue your car has. I know it's a old car. If the issue is going to, cost you, for example, like replacing the engine, you understand, or replacing the transmission, check how much the cost of that fix is going to be. If you check it in your area, if the cost is okay, fine, fix it. But if you check it in your area and the cost is above, it's better you get another car. If the car is not in a great condition, if you're this kind of person that you don't maintain your cars, your car body is not good, there's a lot of rust, the car looks very unkept, you just have to change it and get a new car. But at the same time, where it's very tricky is, it's better to fix the old car than to go to the market to buy a new one, because it's going to cost you more money to buy a new one. So it's better you fix your old piece of shit and maintain it good.
But you have to check the budget, right? You have to check the budget, because for me, sometimes it's not like, I don't want to be stressed because I need a car.
I know. Hold on. Let me say, for example, now. Sorry to cut you short. Your car is a 2018 or 2019, right? And you have a damage or a fix worth 2,000. You understand me? I will tell you to fix it. You know why? Because the car is still in a good shape. It's still newer model. You understand me?
But so there's that fear. Okay, if I'm going to spend this 2,000, I don't know tomorrow and the day after tomorrow how much I'm going to spend. So I feel like, I need to dispose this one. I need to,
and get another.
and then I get
And
a
get
different
another
one.
one. I know, but the truth
But
is
it's
this.
a good idea to check. It's a good idea to
Yeah,
check.
just check, because the truth is this. The one you are going to buy is not a brand new. It's somebody else's headache.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So
Yeah.
that's it.
So it makes sense when you talk about that, because you are running after a new car, like, but it's a second hand car,
It's a
like
second
it has
grade.
been
Yeah,
used
yeah.
before, and you
Yeah.
also have no idea what you'll get
What the
from it.
problem is
Doing
coming
a
there
test
from?
drive, yeah, doing a test drive for 15 minutes does not tell you that it's going to be a good car. Once
Yeah,
you have it, is the time you discover it has
yeah,
these particular problems. For me, I like to change my car after every 4 years. Okay, thank you. That's a good
yeah,
idea.
yeah. No,
Thank you so
for
much.
Mirabel to change her car every 4 years, she doesn't want headache, because once those car becoming old,
Yes, she's
you don't
like me. I
maintain
don't
them.
need headaches.
Yeah.
I don't have that time for headache.
But the
Now,
funniest thing is this. I saw, sorry to cut you short. The
it's
funniest thing
okay.
is this. A few weeks ago, somebody brought a car to our dealership. It was a 2018 Mercedes Benz GL 350. That car has over 400,000 kilometers, and that car still look like brand new. Do you know why? The
Maintain.
person was spending money on that car. And
Maintain.
I asked the person, how do you have, I put the car on there, I did not see one single oil leak from anywhere. I said, how do you maintain this car so much? The car is so good. And he said, oh, my business partner has a garage and is also a mechanic. So once in a while, we take the car there and they have it overhauling, checking all those things. So you see, if you maintain that car well, it's going to take you years. You understand?
Good maintenance. It can take you very far. Yeah, it's good to maintain your car. It will take you for longer. You can save in with a car for 10 years, because sometimes you also, when you want to get a car, for me sometimes I even target maybe people who do good maintenance, and they are now maybe old age and they want to dispose the car. They don't even drive for, the miles are a bit nice. The car has not been driven for so long. So sometimes you look at and also the maintenance. Somebody, if
Yeah.
you get somebody who maintain the car very well, nicely, then you are safe. You are safe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody. If someone has a question, let us know in the chat. If you're up here, you're free to ask a question. I've cut down some of the questions because of time. If you have a burning question, please, if you're up here, you can open your mic, ask your question. If you're down there, let us know so that we bring you up. Ben, you can open your mic and then you can ask your question.
Okay, Easy Moto. Thank
Yes,
you
boss.
so much. Thank you for coming around to to educate us, and thank you for honoring this invitation.
Thank
We
you
so
so
much appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, remember the question I'm about to ask now, because in this live stream we are trying to bring a dichotomy or differences or similarity that has to do with purpose and career.
Yeah.
So, and what we are trying to do is to strike a balance, because some people feel like in career I cannot fulfill purpose. So there is a lot of breach in understanding about career and purpose, and what exactly should one be doing and he or she will be satisfied or fulfilled that he is doing the purpose of which he is called. Because you say something earlier that if I am to be born in the next world, I will still be a mechanic.
Yeah.
And you mentioned another thing that has to do with passion. Passion. you have passion for what you are doing. You love what you are doing. You feel good when you engage in solving people's problem.
Yeah.
Now, because many people always say that, what this purpose, what is it all about? Does it mean there's something different from what God said I should do and what I am doing currently? But in your own case now, there's something that is very, very special that I've discovered about your concept, why you feel good about what you are doing, is that whenever you solve people's problem, because there are mechanic.
Yeah.
So there are people that are mechanic because they need money.
Yeah.
Now there are people that are in mechanic because they want to save lives, because they know what it means that someone is driving and his vehicle, his car, is in a good state to take him to where he's going. No, that is two different passions.
Different, yeah.
Some people want the money, some people want to save life as possible as they can. That is why, like where I am now, some of them cannot do work for you if you don't agree that they will do this thing the way they want it to be done perfectly. Like you are not going to call them tomorrow for that same problem. You see that they are not after your money, they are after their diligence. Doing that thing, doing it the best way they know that if I finish this thing, you are not going to call me for any problem.
Mirabel, did you
Now,
see
my
the
question
message
is,
to Farid?
in your journey of being a mechanic, in your journey of being a mechanic, were you able to really articulate this balance? Like, what I am doing, I am not doing it for money, even though I need money, but there is something that is beyond money based on the career I found myself. Have you ever have that kind of picture to your profession?
Onyeka, Ben, thank you so much for your question. But I'm going to just give you one simple, straight answer. I'm going to give you one simple, straight answer to that question because of time. One thing I need to tell everyone listening.
Listen, the little money that I have budgeted to carry me for the next 2 months.
Doctor.
Baba.
Sorry for
Okay,
that.
Doctor,
no problem. No problem. So I'm going to give you one simple, straight answer to that question. Ben, for me, I remember when I just came to this country, a lot of us did a lot of things. Sometimes I thought leaving this field. Say, as I would advise to anyone, as a young person coming up, look for your passion. Going to school is very good. Yes, getting a degree, getting a master is very good, right? Look for your passion. Your passion might not pay you or give you money at that time the way you want. But on the long run, people are going to see your diligence in that passion. And in the future, it's going to pay you. I remember just coming to abroad. I was working in my passion. People say, oh, go and do factory job. Go and do this. Go and do that. I told myself, factory? I don't have passion in factories. I can't do factory job. I'm gonna be mad, as in angry with myself. And when I start working in my field, because I also have experience in fixing body of car, like accidented cars, like panebita. They call it panebita, but yeah, we call it collision or body builder. People that build the body of the car. So I can also work as a mechanic and also work as a panebita or a body shop man. So I was working in a body shop and I was getting peanuts. That money I was getting was not even able to pay my transport for 1 week while going to work. But I stick to that field. You know why? I was believing and praying to God that, God, I love what I'm doing. Just connect me to the right place at the right time. And I kept doing that till God puts me to where I am today. I know I'm not at the top yet. I'm still going there. But like I used to tell people, I've received a lot of job offer, a lot of invitation from different companies. One thing I used to tell them, oh, why do you want to live where you are? I said, because I want to connect with people and start up my own business anytime soon. So for me, they were like, even if we bring this guy here, this guy just wants to make contact and leave us someday. Yes, that's me. I want to start. I want to solve people's problem. I want to help people. Because a lot of people, a lot of dealership, a lot of mechanic are, how will I call it, are scamming people, telling them the wrong thing, making them spend excess money on vehicles. So for me, I just love, so it wasn't about the money. I know the money is good now, but for me, from day one, it wasn't about the money. Back home, if I strip your car, if you bring your car for me, because I was importing cars too from abroad. So if I import car, I used to strip the car naked. Strip it naked, I will remodify, rebuild it. Even you seeing the car, you will not know that this car had any issue from abroad or have any things like that. So people were like, oh, if any motorway enter easy hand, forget the money, want to go turn brand new. Because I will spend money and make sure I fix it good. So that was, for me, was my passion. And I used to wear one particular Crocs, very white Crocs, but the Croc became black because I didn't care about myself. I was just doing my business and solving problems for people. You understand me?
Somebody is saying car repair is expensive. Sorry to cut you down. It's very expensive here. That's why I brought Easy Motor here now. That's why
So Onyeka, for me, I will not say it's good to be a Christian. It's good to know God's purpose. It's good to know the purpose you have from God. It's good to this, good to do that. But at the same time, God is not going to come down to tell you, my son, do this. Because even the Bible says it's going to bless us with the works of our hand. So what are the works of your hand that God wants to bless you with? So everybody have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Just like what I was saying to on Mama Chill Life yesterday evening. I said these women are saying they don't have niche. I said there's niche everywhere. You are not saying niche. You understand me? There's niche everywhere. For me, I didn't know that I would come and be talking about a mobile mechanic or automotive service technician in TikTok, right? But when I open it like that, I want to catch phone. And later I see, oh, I can use my business and sell it on TikTok and sell and make people. I say, oh, that's good. Immediately I got my niche. So what am I looking for again? You understand me? So a lot of things is out there. Just look for your passion. There's difference between somebody doing a job with all his heart, and then somebody doing a job. I just want to do this to make money for the meantime. Yes, it's good. You can do it to make money for the meantime. Like go to the factory and work and make money. Yes, it's good. But don't be long in that place. Don't be long. Just make your money, live there, and find your purpose. I know some people will say, oh, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. Yes, I wasn't, but nobody was born with a silver spoon. For those that was born with a silver spoon, they have the privilege. Thanks God be to them. But for people like us that wasn't born with a silver spoon, we have to first of all remain somewhere and get ourselves together to get to where we are going to, just like I did. You understand? So, Onyeka, I think I've answered your question.
you have really answered the question. When I met you, when you were speaking about what you are doing, I knew that was your purpose directly. I didn't have to ask you anything. And it proves it because even when you were talking, you're saying, oh, you can repair for somebody ahead, you tell them, and then they'll pay you back. Automatically, you are doing something for free. But, you know, when you are in your purpose, sometimes you get more education, you get more, and you need, in life, you have to spend, you have bills. So your purpose is paying you, but you are not there for money. You are doing what you love the most, what God put in you. That is what you are doing. So thank you so much, Easy Motors. I appreciate you. I know you're going somewhere. I don't want to take much of your time, but we are together now. And I know some people they will be coming and they'll find you are gone.
Yeah, let's see if anybody still have questions. I'm still good for
all right. Okay, thank you. Anybody has any question? Yes, allowed one more question. If you have any question, feel free to open your mic if you're up here, and if you're down here, let us know, and then we'll bring you up so that you can ask your question Onyekachi, thank you so much for your contribution in this live stream. I'm happy you have highlighted that. It was very important because we are finding purpose in automotives. As someone asked the question, Easy Motors, apart from vehicles, what else do you do in your automotive? Apart from, okay, you also do phones, right?
No, do you know, for those of us, like young kid, that was growing up, as people having technology idea, I was doing a lot of things. You understand me? As I am, if I'm not a mechanic, I will be a panel beater, a body man. If I'm not a panel beater, I'll be a phone repair. If I'm not a phone repair, I will be a lot of things. So for me, whatever I do, I just put my dedication in it. You understand me? So, like as I am, if I go to my place of work now, I can use, even my woman used to complain, I can use my clothes that I wear now and start working and get myself dirty with my most expensive clothes and most expensive shoe. It doesn't really matter to me because I love what I'm doing. So you cannot tell me, oh, is it this one? The cloth that I bought is whether 5,000 or 1,000.
Wow.
I cannot be looking clean and don't have money in my pocket or in my bank account. It doesn't make sense. So the cleanness or looking clean is not going to bring money to you. It's not going to impress. Who am I trying to impress? Who? So I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Because most of people hate dirty jobs. They think mechanic is dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, that was why I opened another account to say, okay, now that account is going to be a mechanic celebrity life. People are going to see.
So guys, if you're not connected to Easy Motors, connect with him, and then you can contact him anytime you see him on live. You can also talk to him and ask questions. We're gonna bring him back again. Please, you can give me a summary of the talk. Yes, I'm going to download whatever we have right now. I'm going to take the whatever. So I'm going out, then I'll come back in a short while so that I play whatever we have done here right now. I also have a YouTube channel. I'll upload there so that anybody who wants to enjoy what we have just enjoyed, because of the timing was wrong. I took a different time 1 hour later. So he called me and I was like, I'm just waking up. Give me a break. Give me a few minutes. I get ready. Then we get started. So I know so many people would like to be here, but they're not here, but it's still okay. You have a question. You can bring Oplet Basi up. We need to borrow a box. We bring it. That will be the last question.
I actually send message to Star Joy and Louise Glory so that they can give us their boxes. I'm waiting for their response.
Yes, please.
It's okay. It's
I can
okay.
come down.
Please,
Thank you so much, Easy Motors.
Please keep one of them up. Bring me down. Please keep one of them up. Bring me down. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Mirabelle, I can come down as well. Thank you, Easy Motors. Thank you, Coach Mwende. Very informative session. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, Coach
Remember,
Mwende.
we have a date, so we will do the date later. We are going to have Star Joy coming up next Saturday. So, yes.
Coach Mwende, thank you for bringing all the amazing guests. Easy Motors, I said in the chat earlier, you should be a therapist as well because you have such an engaging personality. But I believe that as a mechanic, you are also providing therapy and you don't even know it. Because when people come to you, your demeanor, your belief in God, your love, your aura is so sweet, so beautiful. You know, a lot of folks don't understand. We cannot fake these things. You see, if you were not a good person, your aura would not be right. It would not. And those individuals who have their spiritual eye open, our discernment tells us these things. From the moment I stepped into the room, I said, oh my goodness, he is blessed. He is in overflow. So you keep keep walking in the things of God, keep doing what you're doing, and your blessings will continue to overtake you.
Amen. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mwende, for saying that. That is what I saw, and immediately I told him we have to do something. So yes, thank you. All right, let's bring your question.
Yeah, okay. So a quick one. Easy Motors.
Yes, boss.
You are a phenomenal engineer, yes. So I appreciate your knowledge. The way you share the knowledge, I love it. So something happened somehow, someday. Okay, I went to a mechanic. I was somewhere, and the owner of the vehicle came in. He trusted the mechanic, anyways. He drove the car in. He wanted to do, I think, all round servicing and maintenance, and he wanted to change the oil. And the mechanic collected the money, checked the vehicle, and assumed the oil wasn't due for change. You know, he said you have to change your oil just to protect the health of your engine, despite the fact that if the oil is dirty or not, but once you get to that mileage, you are supposed, ideally, you are supposed to change it. But the mechanic, being a selfish person, collected the money, even the workmanship, and did not buy the oil. He checked the car and was like, oh, this man has not really driven this car to anywhere, and now pocketed the money and refused to buy this thing. And when the owner of the vehicle came, he said he has finished everything. And I was somewhere watching the whole scenario, like seriously. So when the man wanted to move, I had to
step in.
I went closer to the man. I said, sir, anytime you are coming to do your routine maintenance, do well to check. Don't be so busy. Don't be too busy. Observe, because some of these mechanics, trust me, you are extremely sincere, you are transparent, and your integrity is top notch. But some other persons, they are not like that.
Yeah.
They will do everything to make sure they make money out of it. So do well to stand, observe. If they want to change pin, ensure that they bought that pin. If you can go to the market, get the pin for them. If they want to change the pin, because things happen.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, what would you say? What would you advise car owners to do, you know?
Okay. In that scenario, and there are two advice I will say or I will give, okay? Because one, I'm going to give advice based on different locations. If you are in Nigeria, for example, and you are in that kind of situation, what I would say, you can get the part, or you can get the oil for the person and give it to them. You understand me? However, even if you don't drive your car within a short period of time, and your car is more than 6 months, you last change the oil, still change your oil. That's another information. Then, if you buying a part for a mechanic in Nigeria, is good. You can buy it, they'll fix it for you. If the part have an issue, no problem. They're not going to charge you. You just settle them. But if you are in this Western world, if you buy a part for me, you understand, because I'm going to be charging you just for labor. Not, I didn't buy the part. So if I install the part for you, and if I install the part for you, and the part have a defect or the part have an issue, I'm going to lose the part, give it to you, you're going to return it and pay me ×2. You're still going to pay me for my labor again. So you see that it's different for different locations. Yeah. In Nigeria, you can say, oh, the person where you buy the part from, they give you wrong part. So for me, not to revisit the same issue I've done before, I will tell you, ma, sir, I'm going to buy you a premium expensive part, which is more expensive, but that way I have rest of mind, and the part comes with 1 year guarantee. So if 1 year warranty, so if that part have an issue, the company I bought it from is going to give me another one, and I'm going to have my own time to work in that same car again for you for free. But if you buy the part and you went to buy a cheap part, it's no problem, no issue. So whatever happens to the part in this part of the world is your own headache, not my headache. My own is I installed the part you brought for me. So if the part is getting defected in a short period of time, it's your headache, not my headache. So in two different locations is the two different answers. You understand me? So for the oil, Fine. Sometimes I need to let you know this. I don't know the mechanic. Sometimes you change oil in a car and the oil was overdue. Even if you put a new oil and check the stick to know if that oil was changed, my brother, you're lying, because that oil, the new oil will still be black, because the old oil was too much black that even if you put the new one and start the car, the old one is going to outrun the new one. So sometimes what I do when I'm changing an oil in a car that has overrun or overdue for service, I first of all put first oil, run the car for a few minutes, flush that oil out, or I put an engine flush to flush the engine, run it, do it a few times before you cannot have a good clean oil inside the car. So somebody might say, I'll leave the car for you. When I come back, I will check if I want to know if you really changed my oil. I may change the oil, but the time you brought the car, the oil was overdue. So you may not know that the oil was changed. You understand me? So there are two different things. I know there are a lot of bad mechanics out there and there are a lot of good mechanics too. So sometimes the bad ones will give the good ones or give the car owner an impression that even the good ones are bad too. So I'm foreseeing what I know that will happen if you come to me and you tell me, oh, you didn't change my oil. Sir, I changed your oil, but your oil was overdue. How did you know I didn't change your oil? Or I checked the stick, I checked the gauge, the oil is still black. Yes, it's going to be black because you did not change the oil on time. So if you want your oil to be clean and you didn't change it on time, I'm going to charge you ×2. You understand me? So I'm going to drain the oil, put a fresh oil and drain it back. And another thing again is this. Once you change an oil that is overdue in the car, the oil always have a smell, bad burning smell. There's no way, no how. I don't like to hear that smell in any car I do. You know why? Because you are damaging your engine. That is just me. You are damaging your engine. You understand? And you see the long period of time, like this particular Toyota brand, that when you do late oil change, there's a particular Toyota engine that they have. When you do late oil change, it affects your top engine. When you start the car, you're beginning to hear a racking sound. After a few minutes, it's going to stop. You know why? It's because of late oil change. That's why those metals get worn out. You understand me? So, Bess, or what's his name? I think I've answered your question.
Basia. Basia, you
Definitely. Yeah. You've automated.
Thank you so much, Easy Motors, for being here. Well, apart from TikTok, are you in any other place in the social media? If somebody wants to find you apart from here,
yeah, I'm in
TikTok.
Instagram. I'm in Instagram, and I'm coming. I already have a YouTube channel, but because in TikTok, I can only do short videos. So in Instagram, I'm going to be showing you the whole length of the video. So the only thing I will advise everyone going through my video, like the video I posted yesterday, don't just watch the beginning of the video. Go through the video to the ending. There are informations in the ending or towards the middle of the video that is very helpful to you. A lot of things I said here, I have them in my videos, most of my videos. If you just go through, like they say, if you want to know, if you want to hide something from a black man or anybody, put it inside a book. Nobody will open the book to read it, right? So what I would say, I usually don't like reading. I eat it a lot, but sometimes I discover that a lot of things inside that book you need to read. Maybe at the last page of the book that you need your information. You understand me? So go there and read and listen to the video. There are a lot of things. I've encountered different problems. I've solved a lot of issues. I'm doing great. People are happy. I'm happy and I'm excited. I want to the thing is this. I want your motor or your cars to have problems so that I will make money. You understand me? But I don't want it to. But at the same time, I don't want you to pay and break your back. So it's something you guys have to think about. I want to make money, yes. Yes, I want to make money, but you don't have to break your back to pay a mechanic. You understand me? So it's better you avoid the headache early enough and you have yourself in the right track and direction about automotive issue. Okay?
Guys, what is trying to say is that connect with him if you have any problems with your car. It doesn't matter which part of the world. He is the best person who can advise you. Try and get the materials from the location you are and get the thing done, even if you're not coming there. I know it's coming to America. We are going to enjoy that. But if you're in any other part of the world, even in UK, don't hesitate to get contact with him because he's going to advise. You know, like women, we suffer a lot because we don't get genuine mechanics. They rip us. But now when you have Easy Motors, he's able to advise you on what to do. What you need to say is thank you. Yeah? Don't forget to say thank you because I know some of the people, you don't know how to get thank you. You say, you get advice and you don't say thank you. Please make sure you say thank you when you get information or something when something is done. So thank you very much, everybody. I want to thank Dr. Mwende for being helping us over here and being here. Farid, thank you so much. Rose of Paris, thank you so much. Mila Bell, my moderator, you've done a good job. Thank you so much. Gracie, Star Joy, Bella, Oceanic Chick, Array, you're here. Ben, Benjamin, thank you so much. Basi, I appreciate you. Lover Girl, Healer, so many people are here. Faith Love, Mama Mike, Dikavita, Fraki, Orphan Voices, Miriam, Susie, you are amazing. Rose, this list is endless. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming through. I'm gonna end the live stream. Then I'm gonna prepare the recording. I'll come back live to put the recording because I know so many people are not able to attend. They'll be able to listen. But we have Easy Motors is rushing to work right now, but we are going to get him another time. So Easy Motors, thank you so much for honoring my invitation and thank you for being here.
Before you end, I just want to say thank you to everyone that is in this room and watching from FYP. Easy Motors, I'm in Canada, Ontario. I'm ready to help you all regardless of your location. You understand me? Thank you all for the gift. Thank you all for the love. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Respect. Bye.
So guys, it's time for me to say goodbye. See you in a short while.
The question
Bye-bye.
at the comment section that says, when will you have Easy Motor back? You know, so
I'm not
Easy
sure.
Motor-
I've made a lot of promises. I've made a lot of promises. He's trying to make his live every. Are you going to be going live every Saturday? I don't know. Easy Motors.
Every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. Canadian time. Every Saturday. So you understand me? So that's
What
the time I can add. From 3 to 4. 3 to 4 p.m.
3 to 4 p.m. That will be, I don't know, it will be my time, what time? That is 1 p.m. to me. I don't know for you what time it will be. Because for him, what time is it on your side?
Right now it's 7:48 a.m.
7:48. To me, it's 4:48. So we have a difference of time.
Yeah, we have
and
a different
other people,
timing. Yeah.
Yeah, we have different timing. So the reason why we came earlier, it's because we got 1 hour wrong. So
1 hour
sorry,
wrong,
guys.
exactly.
Yeah,
Sorry
we
for
got
those
1 hour.
that just joining, okay?
So when I join his live stream, I will be sharing the live stream with you guys and I'll get opportunity to be up there. So when I share a live stream, you can always come to his live stream and ask all the questions you need as we plan again to invite him. So thank you so much, everybody.